Hello and welcome to honestly what could be the second, it's basically going to be like the second to last stream for the Oakland Esports channel for the winter 2025 school year. Because after tonight, it's just the high school esports finals. So
I was going to say what's the one after. But.
Yeah, so this is the last, I guess you'll say the last competitive stream for this for the year for us, for Oakland Esports. It is Smash Bros. Action tonight. We have our NACE National Championship LAN qualifier for Smash Brothers A against Davenport University.
And so you said this is the qualifier for the LAN. Not only is it that, but we had a rough week for the rest of the teams for this round. Overwatch, they got knocked out in round 2 or in round 1.
Round 1.
League got knocked out in round 2.
Yep.
Smash is the last bastion.
Smash is all that's left.
They are the last team to potentially make the top 8, make the LAN.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy, actually.
And as we get into game number 1 here, we have the two brothers, Mario and Luigi, facing up.
So it does look like this is going to be Nad versus Aaron B21 from what I'm seeing from the NACE chat. So should be pretty good. I know this is one of Nad's least favorite matchups.
He hates Luigi so much.
So you're going to be seeing him play so unlike we're used to. Him playing just heaping up this fireball wall, using Flood just to generate so much space. He does not want this Luigi to get anywhere close to him because if Luigi gets a grab, right, that touch of death could come out at any moment.
And
all right, so we're seeing right away that this Luigi, the moment he's kind of like knocked up in the air, he's going to just down B and use that invincibility frames.
Is Luigi Cyclone like?
It's
it's bigger intangible.
It's big. It's intangible. So it is the perfect like. Oh, you thought you could punish me? No.
Compared to both like the Mario Cyclones and the Doc Cyclone, it's better, isn't it?
Yeah, I would say it's better.
Also, Luigi players, not in this specific scenario, but they will always get the misfire when they need it.
Yep.
Because Luigi players. For those that don't know, when Luigi uses a side B, there's a 1 in 10 chance he gets a misfire, which will just immediately send him insanely fast and insanely far.
That is it. That fireball catching him. And that's first stock going over to Oakland.
Nad's got to be feeling pretty good about that.
Yeah, you know, you love having an early lead, right?
Especially in the matchup that you don't like.
Yeah, especially when it's something you despise playing.
I think...
I
pray that this goes well for Nad because I fear what the mental will look like if it doesn't.
He could be tilted out of existence. It's got, like, at 120%, call that. Oh, that Smash going to get it, though.
Yep.
First blood, or first stock by Davenport team.
Well, I was going to say 60% lead, but he did just get touch of death immediately.
Yep.
Oh. That one hurts.
Yep.
That's tough. That was like immediate.
Yeah.
Too. That was like the iframes from the Angel platform ended, and then he was grabbed, and then he was dead.
Yep. Yeah, that's just the Luigi special, right? Oh.
That is Luigi.
Yep. There's going to be a back row, get Luigi off stage.
That actually doesn't work unless you're at 0, right?
No, there's a certain characters
about.
have like a window where it's like if you don't do it, like if you don't hit the grab by this % on this character, it's a wrap. There's the misfire.
That
crazy. Up smash going to get the kill.
So now, I mean, it's not where you want to be if you're Nad. But I'm not hating the scenario at the moment.
Yep.
Good damage.
Yep. Now this Luigi's looking for an up at this range. There's a potential for up tilt, Luigi up tilt into up B or at least Cyclone for some big damage. Good juggling.
What, at this point, because Mario struggles to kill after a certain point, right? So what's he looking for?
Yeah, at this point, this is really Naz is going to really look for just some offs. Whoa!
That just works.
I actually did. I thought he would have been out of range for that, actually.
I thought up E was a thing that had to be like on the ground for that to do what it does.
There's a sweet spot as long as you hit it.
Like on his
On his fist,
Like on his fist?
Yeah, there's a sweet spot,
okay.
like right at like the center of
I've
the fist.
I've only ever seen it as like part of that 0 to death combo where like you catch it on like the startup. And he,
Yep.
jumps into the air. But for being his least favorite matchup in the game, still took 2.
Yep.
So doing okay. Doing about as good as you could have done without, winning.
Yeah. So yep, that was in fact Aaron B21. Had to go look it up just on the Smashers app, just in case. But
do you think that was a targeted pick, or do you think they always start?
It's a double blind.
Luigi?
I think it's a double blind, and I think in this case, right, if for Oakland, you can start Nad, and it's gonna be good. Like, he's probably gonna be comfortable and be able to beat like almost anybody that's on this team, right? And in the event that they send out somebody like Aaron B21, just for that like in the gamble that it's like, hey, this Luigi versus Mario, really bad matchup for Mario, we can win this. Nad, you could know, like the guys out there, they know they can just set, like trust Lucas for like 2 stocks, and then you send in somebody like Pablo.
Yeah.
You just send in like Min maybe, most likely.
Actually, I think PJ sat down.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Kazuya.
Yeah. All right, and we're gonna be cutting to a quick while we get set up for this first game. We got some replays, so this is gonna be.
This is the first time I'm on this side of this.
Yeah. This fireball snipe was so clutch. Just boom.
And I'm wondering
Instant.
if we clipped. Did we clip the 0? Yeah.
Yep. 1,
Boom,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, just
boom. Clean.
See, the funny thing about this is because we're about to see a Kazuya come in here, and Luigi has touch of death combos, and I get angry because I don't like Luigi either. Kazuya has the exact same stuff, but Kazuya is cool.
Kazuya has a cool guy factor, which allows for it to be there, I guess.
But sort of what I was getting at before was dude, my memory is failing me. Do we start Nad often?
Usually.
So I'm wondering, is that like have they been watching back maybe our previous games? Like, oh, they're most likely going to start the Mario.
There's a
so
chance.
We throw the Luigi.
Now these two schools, Oakland and Davenport, we did play against each other at, I believe it was Confluence last September.
Which
it was like a collegiate invitational over in Grand Rapids.
Okay.
So these teams are familiar with each other.
Okay.
Given it was a little bit of a different format compared to what they play here in NACE. Ooh, good at SDI.
Oh no,
that's
Town and City.
Yeah, Town and City, and it's Kazuya. But just like that, though, this pretty much gets rid of like the potential 0 to death opportunities. So,
and now, maybe one of his own.
Oh.
I'm wondering. I think even as Kazuya, I think if it wasn't Town and City Blast Zone, I think he might have been dead then.
Oh, and there it is.
And
that's the stock.
Kazuya.
Yep. We love when Kazuya hits the Rage Drive.
Yeah. Is the startup to Rage Drive is invincible, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So that was just an invincible command grab there.
And then
you can tell. Look at the Boys Jam there, just with a little smit of a smirk, knowing he's like, you know what, I did that.
He did do that. He does that quite a bit. It's such a nice. Even outside of the game, I love PJ, great guy. But it's so fun to like have a Kazuya player, because I already thought Kazuya was cool, before any of the Oakland Smash stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But then to have like our very own Kazuya player to root for, it's entertaining. It's a lot of fun.
You feel slightly validated that you're like, yes, this character is cool, and I can root for him.
It's yeah. I feel that way with Kazuya. Obviously, as a Cloud player myself, having Tony on the team, awesome. And then the rest of the team has kind of done things the opposite, where I never thought I would root for some of these characters in my life, but because it's the OU guys, I have to, and like it's still a good time. But like outside of Avian,
they're the only ones they're like, this is the one player that I would root for this character of.
Outside of Avian, and even pretty much only in like Oakland events that we're participating in as a team.
Yep.
You'll never see me root for a Min. Only in this specific scenario.
Yeah.
Where it's the Oakland team and Avian's in there. Will you see me root for a Min? Same thing goes for a Steve.
Yeah.
With Jet Air.
Now, looking at the chat, it does look like we are getting Mike Liu coming in on the Pikachu. So this is going to be a very slow, methodical matchup.
I have not.
Mike Liu, if for those who have not watched a Mike Liu match, he's a very campy Pikachu. He is not afraid to run that clock down as close to 0, if not 0.
More or less patient than Mr. Untouchable.
Equal.
Okay.
Equal, I would say. Mr. Untouchable's whole game plan is actually, and it has been since Smash 4 was always time somebody out because that's just their MO. But here we go, getting that hit on Pikachu.
Oh,
and,
he's
my
dead.
Gosh,
That's
a 0 to death.
That was
crazy.
Here we go again.
Oh, he missed. I think it was like that's what we call like Ferps tech or something
Yeah, the
like
platform
that.
tech. Oh.
All right. Up air.
Now,
Nope.
you said his game plan is going to be patient and time out, but when you're down a stock that early, you can't.
Oh my
you have to
gosh,
get
he
your lead back.
almost just got killed. He almost just lost that stock to the up smash at like 70% after the hit. Crazy.
He's just so good.
Boom, boom. Oh God, he was actually just trying to end
He's
that
fishing
career.
for it. Oh, I think that might have been a misinput for Electric.
Kicking back the Thunderbolt or the Thunder Jolt.
Oh, spin to win.
No way.
Nah.
That almost killed.
If that was on the edge.
Yeah, that would have.
That's death. Oh, like with the laser too.
Now, EJ, 100% could take the stock here with an up B out of shield. If Mike Liu does overcommit on shield.
I mean, pretty much anything that Kazuya can confirm, I think will kill at this point.
Yep. Rage Drive online. Looking for a potential. Now, see, you can tell that he's Poison Jam is trying to keep this Rage Drive until like he could take the stock, but takes enough percent and loses it.
Do you think?
There's the up B.
just up B.
Once if there's an opening, there's an up B that's coming out.
Now, do you think he can? Oh. Uh-oh.
All right, and there's gonna be the drag
No
down.
3-stock.
Yeah.
No 3-stock. I was hoping.
That's huge. That's if you're Davenport right now, like that stock was so important.
You can breathe. Oh no!
I was like,
he makes it.
It's Pikachu.
I thought if anything more than 0, he's dead. What a! That got me. I thought it was over.
Poison Jam just hunting for it and gets the up smash, and that is a 2-stock finish.
What more can you ask for from a man like PJ?
All 3 stocks.
I guess that's true. He almost had it.
Yeah.
He almost had it. I think he was actually trying to save the rage drive until after
absolutely.
taking the stock.
Yeah, during that second stock, he was definitely looking to save rage drive so they could get the quick kill and then have rage drive and kill Pikachu at like 35%.
Yeah, because I mean,
Pikachu is just that light.
And the rage drive knockback and damage is just is it like 60%?
It's ludicrous.
It's something
That's
ridiculous.
That's really all that matters. So we're gonna look at some while we wait for that next player to come in from Davenport. Just looking at that first stock was so beautiful 0 to death.
I gotta see the spike.
Up B gets the kill, and almost getting that. Like there's your nice drag down. I don't know if we're gonna have the fact that spike actually almost.
I didn't get a good look at the blast zone.
It magnifying glass
thing. I want to see that.
Yeah.
Like a close up on the blast zone like projection, if we can, because that was very close.
It was super close. I wonder if we'll have a specific one. All right, so there's that kill from Mike Liu.
That touched the white line. If you
in the top
and on the blast zone, yeah,
they were basically dead.
The red dot touched the white line
at the bottom. That's insane.
At the bottom, that could not. If that was 55% instead of 54, that's a dead Pikachu.
Yeah, and because it's Pikachu, right? Pikachu is just so good at recovering.
I mean, how many other characters can make the maximum recovery from that low? Like that could not have been further. Like Snake, maybe.
No, there's a chance. I think even Snake could have.
Snake probably can because he can reset his.
Yeah,
upbeat.
actually, you're right. Because Snake can Cypher and then grenade themselves back.
I don't know.
Yeah. I wonder.
Like, does Pichu even make it with the same recovery as Pikachu? Is one shorter than the other?
No, they're this. I'm pretty sure Pichu and Pichu have similar length.
Identical.
Quick attack, yeah. And it does look like we've got Osriel coming in for Davenport here. This is a Steve.
Steve.
Yep.
That's my name.
That's true. There's no lie detected.
I'm not playing though.
You could have a pro controller underneath the desk. Just like
playing
pro
with
controller under the desk.
The delay all the way from first up the online delay.
Yep.
Then through our streaming PC that is then sending us a projection. That would be like delay times 3.
Worth it. I bet Tony could do it.
Tony probably could do it. I believe in Tony.
Yep.
I don't know how these guys handle like playing this game online. It's
because it's all they do.
It's tragic.
It's just all they do.
Now, Steve, annoying. DJ as a Steve himself, kind of.
Really?
A little bit. So he knows the character. Obviously, we have our own Steve on the team in Jet Air.
Yeah. All right. Jab, jab.
And
ooh, good read on that air dodge. That's a stop.
Oh, he's dead. Goodbye.
Wow. That there's going to be such a nice interaction that there was such a hard call out on the defensive option that was going to be coming out from Osriel. Oh my gosh, trying to end his career.
He's too good, man. I can only sit but watch it all.
Yeah, right. There's sometimes where it's you kind of you're you don't know what's going to come next.
That's why I love Kazuya so much. It's just
you don't know what crazy strong move is about to just randomly happen.
One moment, nothing's happening. It's just neutral. The next moment, someone's dead.
Yep. And Osriel farming up a little bit of resources from underneath the ledge.
Yep,
but it was not enough because that up out of shield just took that stock so quick. 107% on the board with Rage Drive. Osriel's got to try and get rid of this Rage Drive as fast as possible because you just don't want to. 58%. Steve is absolutely cooked.
This is just gonna be PJ's going for some.
He was going for a stage spike.
He went for something. He actually.
I thought
can
he was.
Can you Rage Drive in the air?
Yes.
Was he gonna try and
That's what I thought he was going to do.
Just rage them both into the blast zone?
Yeah.
I don't know who dies first in that scenario.
It doesn't matter. It would be a trade. You would just trade stock for stock. So PJ would have gone down to 1 stock, I think, anyway.
Dead? Yep.
That wasn't even Rage Drive. That was just strong.
How much time do we start with on the clock in these crew battles? 10 minutes. So that was just over a 2-minute game.
Yeah, and that it was even with time frame of Poison Jam running to drop 1 stock. Pretty quick.
Look, he's laughing on the next game.
And it's been
just another day.
Yeah, honestly, but I think about it. Tonight is Poison Jam's first match in NACE for quite a while, actually.
Is it?
Yeah. We had some issues going on with his class schedule where we didn't want to field him until we got it resolved with NACE. But heading into playoffs, we got it resolved. So this is actually this is Poison Jam's first match in NACE in probably 2 months.
It's all a ruse. We're just saving him till now.
Yeah, he's just been on the roster for fun.
He's been grinding. He's
actually
been doing the hyperbolic.
He's
time
actually
chamber.
just been the sub. He's been our substitute player the entire time. While we wait for this last character, yeah, it's going to be that 0 to death. Boom. That read, I mean, given it was the auto turnaround, but it was just so smooth.
He reads the roll direction on the platform tech too.
Mm-hmm.
So early as well.
I think that Steve was holding up too. Oh. And that was just straight up the side B.
Yeah.
And
I want to know what option he was trying to go for off the stage.
Off stage, maybe in a post game interview we'll have to ask.
So how many stocks for PJ is that now? Is that 6?
No,
it's
3.
7.
Took 3 from Michael Liu.
He's taken 3, 3, and 1.
Yeah, so 7 stocks total. But how about we get 10? How about 10?
I'll take 10. You know what? Throw him in first for the next one. Let's make it 12.
Yep. And it is debatable coming in with Rob here.
He is playing the Rob?
He's playing the Rob.
So I haven't seen... Debatable is the only person I know on this team.
Yeah.
And there's some minor history that he may not remember or choose to forget.
But you remember.
But I remember, because it was a great moment for me. It was 2 years ago, Big House 10.
Yeah.
We actually played in round 1. He was playing Olimar at the time.
Okay.
And it's a bit of a funny story because he tried to scout me out and get some information on me prior to the tournament. So he messaged Trisket, our very own Pac-Man player.
Okay.
And Trisket, for whatever reason, thought I was a Rob player.
Oh,
so he told him I was a Rob player.
So not even your own schoolmate knew what character you played.
No, because I just played him in Rob randomly in a bear cave bracket.
And that was probably Tristan's first time playing you in tournament too.
It was.
So it just puts 2 and 2 together.
So he played Olimar in bracket, and obviously I'm a Cloud player. And I ended up winning in game 3. It was a great time.
Yep.
Not for him.
Yeah, obviously it was a great time for somebody, but not everybody.
I'm wondering because I don't know if he played Rob prior to that, but I'm wondering if that's what made him play Rob. Because I was supposed to play Rob.
Rob is just a better character too.
I mean, true. Olimar is not good.
Yeah. I mean, Olimar is very good, but Rob is just much better.
Is he?
Yes.
Where on the tier list are we talking?
Personally, I think he's on the high end of mid tier.
That I can get behind that. I thought you were gonna say something outrageous, but
Shuton be winning tournaments over in Japan with the character, so
true. Fair enough.
Shuton's just the GOAT.
Well,
you know what?
only on 1 stock.
Yeah. Right now, Debatable, honestly, playing pretty well. Holding on to that stock. Wow, I cannot believe that laser did not hit.
Oh, he tried to kick the gyro back at him. It was a little too early.
That should be a stock.
Wow. That dash attack?
Yeah, that was dash attack. And that's the first stock with Rage Drive
with
now.
Rage Drive on the
one
table. Oh, this might just be another stock. Oh, the air dodge. Oh, it's Rob. He lives. You think Rob would have made it back on that spike?
Absolutely. If Pikachu's making it back, Rob's making it back. 154. Rage Drive's gone.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Good DI from Debatable.
Oh, he tried to time the invincibility. Ooh, that's another stock for Poison Jam. 1 stock away from securing game number 1 for the Golden Grizzlies.
Surely not.
Boom. Back air, 63% on the board. Already looking dangerous for Rob. Even this character, for somebody who's so heavy. Okay.
This will be a kill.
Yeah. And we got...
Oh! He lives that! There's no...
No
he's dead.
way.
He's dead. He's dead.
Oh my gosh.
How does he not?
How does he do it?
Is that incredible DI, or is Kazuya just that heavy?
I think that was a mix of Kazuya's heavy, and that straight up might have been the best DI that Poison Jam has ever done in his life.
He was
that was crazy.
After the throw, he was at, what, 160?
He was at 173. I don't know.
There's no world where he should have lived that at all.
That's insane. Obviously, I think production probably caught a replay of that.
I hope so. That was ridiculous.
Nutty. Wow.
I mean, you said make it 10.
Here
we are.
I did say, you know what? Amon should be able to get 10. So here is that last stock.
The last stock.
154.7. It's the grab.
Is it up throw, I think, right? From the run? Oh, down throw into up air. After the hit, 171. And just the best DI of all time. And then side B, he gets that side B so much too.
Oh my gosh,
he gets that ledge drop side B.
You genuinely do feel bad.
Never. I like PJ.
That was a feel bad. That's a feels bad moment. I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of crazy.
I just like PJ as a person too much.
Yeah.
So whenever he does anything, I'm just like, this is the greatest player of all time. I love him. Shout out Coach Werble over there.
Coach Werble. All right. And you know what? While the guys get set up for game number 2, I think we should throw it over. Quick little break. Here's from some cool people you guys hear from all the time on the Oakland Esports streams. So we'll cut to a quick break, and when we get right back to it, we'll be in for game number 2 versus Davenport. Stick around, guys. We'll be right back.
Power through the tournament with the high-quality protein milk provides to stay energized and focused throughout the game.
Oakland University Credit Union is here to help you power up your financial game. Whether you're aiming to upgrade your gear or conquer your savings goals, OUCU has the tools you need. With awesome savings accounts, cashback reward credit cards, and an easy-to-use app, we're here to help you win both on and off the screen. Not a member? Not a problem. Visit us on campus or online at oucreditunion.org. Oakland University Credit Union, because leveling up shouldn't stop your gaming. Proud sponsor of Oakland University Athletics, federally insured by the NCUA.
welcome back to the stream. I've replaced my my co-caster. What's up?
I'm not Ori.
No, that actually says Jax.
It does actually. Oh man. In the game. Well,
and we're going. Look at that. So Avian's in.
Debatable.
And
also.
this is not the Luigi.
Nope. This is debatable.
Is this debatable again?
Yeah.
My bad.
Hey, I mean, we already started off good. We see Avian taking the 47% lead and counting. Back, however, mid-stage now. Ooh, nice forward smash there. Ooh, the reflect onto the gyro too, trying to get back to stage.
This seems like a horrible matchup for Rob.
You know, I would imagine it's a little tough, but gyro and laser are probably pretty good tools against Min Min.
Probably, but it's like your only tools, and you only get laser once every what? Like
I think it's
10
like
to 15 seconds?
I think it's 7 seconds or something
like
for
that.
like the small laser. Ooh, the megawatt smash though.
Min Min.
Yeah, 27% on Avian. Debatable needs to catch up a little bit here and is doing so at a decent pace. Gyro will go off stage there, try to go for that smash, but the down spike, but it doesn't happen.
And dead again?
Oh,
maybe?
Nope. The smash laser doesn't hit.
Oh, tries to go for the nair.
Nice
Good
tech. The nair comes through. Debatable stuck under stage, and the
Rob, not enough. The pineapple.
That's a pineapple. That's a pineapple. So Avian up now 2 stocks, 75%, so not even necessarily at kill percent. Debatable needs to make up a lot of ground if he even wants to take 1 stock in this game.
And I mean, really, at this point, that's kind of all you're asking for, right? Get a stock, make Avian have to work a little bit harder in that next game. Oh, if he had angled that down, that was dead.
Yeah, but the Chakram smash, nice recovery, however, from Debatable. Gets back on stage. Megawatt doesn't land, but still keeps us pressure with that smash attack. Megawatt also misses there, but 113 now for Debatable. A solid Megawatt hit, and he's off.
At this point, with Rage, maybe a down throw, up smash kills, definitely now.
Yeah, I guess pending the the mashing from Avian, but off stage.
He's just
maybe
did he just decide he was done?
I mean, maybe he thought he had a jump and just like didn't react in time.
But I mean, it's Rob. Like you just.
Yeah, but like you're trying to mash jump before you, because he gets sent super far, right? He's in the bottom. He's in the bottom corner of the blast zone. Just up B will not get you there.
Like he didn't even He was still in like the tumble animation.
Yeah, because he's probably mashing jump.
But then, surely the mash should
Listen,
the jump should come out.
I'm not the player.
I'm not getting mad at you. I'm just like
if I see myself tumbling, and I'm mashing jump, I'm like, oh, no jump. I have to, up B now.
Oh, I understand. Okay, my bad.
So
maybe we'll get a second look at it.
Yeah. I mean, these are also super cool, by the way. We haven't had these until today, right? So
replays.
He neutral Bs.
He's still getting lasers.
Yeah.
So did you just not have hit the up input properly? Like he's just falling.
Yeah, you can see the laser right there.
Yeah. Does he just?
So
he just doesn't hit up. he just hits the B button.
Mean, I do that with side B sometimes, but definitely not neutral B.
Yeah. Usually some directional input is involved.
Yeah. Kind of interesting.
Big
megawatt hit there.
I'm wondering maybe if that's just. I don't want to like speculate too much here, but maybe like I don't know. He got PJ. He just came off that loss against PJ, which was kind of brutal with how that ended. He then goes into this Min-Min. The Min-Min's absolutely on fire. Like, is that just like mental boomage happening potentially? Like,
I mean,
I'm not gonna say. I don't want to say absolutely, but like I definitely think that's some degree of a factor there.
Maybe.
Regardless, second game. Yeah, Pikachu.
Yeah, Mike Liu, right? So
Mike
Liu comes in on this Pikachu. Actually did some decent work against PJ, even though he ended up not being able to finish the stocks that PJ had. We'll see what Avian can do here to try to continue with this lead. Mike Liu obviously trying to take as many stocks as possible. Ooh.
Now, as I said in the last game, Min-Min against Rob doesn't seem very great for Rob. I don't know. Pikachu seems much better
Yeah, that's dead.
here, and as I say that, Avian's gonna lose a stock. But how does this matchup tend to go, you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think that Pikachu has a lot more options of getting in fast, right? We see these quick attacks doing a lot of work for them, coming in to try to get really close into Avian, where Avian doesn't want anything really to be there. But, I mean, nonetheless, right, even with taking that first stock, not much else has happened on the side of Mike Liu. Avian now takes Mike Liu off, does make it back, however, and so Mike Liu actually looking to push Avian off the drag down to the forward air, and that's a dead Min Min,
wow.
yeah. Bit of a gimp there, but you know.
And of course, it's Pikachu, so he will make it back.
Yep. As we saw last game.
Yep.
And now racking up some more percent here. Avian's just having a super hard time. There's a spike, and I think that Avian does make it back.
Heather reaches.
Yeah. However, Avian now 59%. Mike Liu 103 still has 3 stocks remaining, right? So Avian looking to just take one, but that back air on ledge. No.
Just makes it again.
Yeah, the megawatt, however, and no up B.
No.
Yep. Yeah, so
Min
Mike
Min
Liu.
Tether doesn't Min Min Tether doesn't like auto aim for like the stage like some other characters do. It's a bit weirder. So like an Ivysaur.
I just think that it's shorter.
Well, like Ivysaur, for example, if you up B like above the ledge,
Yeah.
it goes to the ledge.
Sure.
Where I don't think Min Min does that. And things like you can't be like horizontal to the ledge and still make it with Min Min.
I don't know off the top of my head. I mean, regardless though, like Avian was just too far from ledge, whether it was close to the ledge, like horizontal to the ledge or not. I guess we should see. We'll see who comes in next, right? I mean, PJ did really good versus Mike Liu before.
He sat down pretty quick. He's back.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a good option to take in. What PJ took like 9 stocks, 10 stocks. Yeah, so
he took the last stock of the Luigi player, and then all 3 stocks from the remaining 3 players.
Yeah. I mean, Mike Leader's doing a really good job gimping. Yeah. I mean, that drag down and then just hits with, like, I think 1 hit of forward air.
And then...
Yeah, it's just too far. Right?
I wonder... Do you think he meant to up you the first time when that Megawatt came out? I don't think so. I
also don't think
Avian
so.
do that a lot. Where he'll throw the hitbox out to try and catch like a run out.
Yeah.
Run off, sorry. PJ's back.
Yep, PJ back. We'll see what stage. I'm kind of surprised that PJ does come in. Not necessarily because, like, obviously, I mean, PJ took 3 stocks from Mike Liu last game, right? But it's actually, I don't think, a very good matchup for Kazuya. PJ had, from my experience,
Pikachu's a good matchup for anybody, really. To be fair.
Steve?
Wow. Wait, what's up?
Oh, I get it. Oh my! I can see clearly now.
The colors came back?
Nope. That was what we did in lab today, by the way. Is colors again. Anyway, in the game here soon. It's a small battlefield. Pretty good stage for Kazuya, right? Those platforms, pretty opportune spots for that rising jab that you guys saw last game that killed the Steve, I believe, also, actually. Anyway.
Immediately just kind of ignores the T-Jolts. Just kind of runs in anyway.
Yeah, I mean, Kazuya kind of can, right? You are just kind of going through your dash, like the repeated dash goes through projectiles, right? So, ooh, the jump side B just does not connect. Just gets countered a little bit there.
PJ does love going for these side Bs, especially after dropping ledge.
Yeah, it's a lot of damage, however, from Mike Liu onto Poison Jam.
Although here's electric.
Oh, low profiles it, actually. That's kind of crazy.
I feel like that's kind of the only thing he can do there. I feel like any other option.
Oh, that's dead. No, that's not
quite.
dead. Not sweet spot, actually, so that's why.
He got it on the platform.
Yeah. So Rage Drive coming through for the side of Poison Gem. 87% from Mike Liu. There it is. Actually, he's dead. He's just dead.
To be honest, I thought he was gonna try and save that for the next stock, but no, he just lets it go.
No, probably wants to try to get rid of this rage, right? I mean, if Mike Liu, I
guess
were to get the stock.
For some reason, I assumed PJ had lost the stock. I don't know where that came from.
Oh my gosh, the spike!
Wow.
Yeah, that's
fighting back.
That's a big down air, right? So now everything's even once again. The uppercut does come through. However, no ledge play or no platform play from the side of PJ.
That electric barely whiffs.
Ooh, nice down throw. No follow-up, however. Kind of awkward there with the platform. Mike Liu now with a pretty big combo. 63% after hits. No Thunderbolts hits. Or no Thunder hits, I'm sorry. Thunder Jolts come through, but nothing really connects. Now PJ has stage advantage. Does get the uppercut and the down air.
Oh, just sends it for
the nair, the down air. Oh, I think he definitely meant to fast fall nair there.
Unlucky.
Yeah, kind of unfortunate. Now Mike Liu with a lot of percent here. Off stage now is PJ, Poison Jam. And the drag down, however, does have the jump still. Poison Jam really, really good on keeping that. Oh, the fair. Lots of damage here from Mike Liu.
I actually think that down air would have killed any other character.
Oh, still doesn't die. Oh my gosh.
Being a bit more resilient this time, being a bit tougher. Adapted a bit maybe from that first game.
Yeah, here's the fair though. Goes back to stage with that side B. The spike does come through and does manage to connect. Mike Liu, 2 stocks left, right? Oakland now looking to send in their their third player.
And so they might be thinking over on the Davenport side, oh, the Kazuya is gone. We've dealt with it. We're good. We got this. However, they still have to deal with both Rob and Tony.
Yeah, Rob and Anthony isn't cool coming in off the bench, right? Off the back line here. So
I imagine
Rob is coming in next, I would imagine.
I'd imagine Rob in a crew battle? Snake?
Yeah, Rob comes in next, right?
No. Rob last for sure. I mean, we'll see who sits down, but I'm
kind of looking here, and Rob's kind of like hovering right now.
There is
right?
kind of a pillar in the way that I cannot see past.
Oh, I also cannot see, but I have like X-ray vision because I'm colorblind, right? So I can actually see through walls.
Actually, we have a camera out there.
Oh
and
my gosh!
that is in fact Rob. He's got the captain.
That guy is.
He's got the captain
that guy
jersey.
is
That's Rob.
Period. Right, so.
To me, that is a little bit surprising because in the crew battle format, Snake is just such a good anchor.
Yeah, but I mean,
but maybe it's a pet matchup thing because Cloud into Pikachu, I feel like sucks.
Yeah, Cloud into Pikachu definitely not as good. Pikachu has a lot of like the frame traps and stuff. Not too much like back air loops and stuff aren't true, right?
Right.
So
I'm thinking more of just like Cloud recovery is just super easy to punish,
too,
and
right?
and Pikachu off stage is incredible.
I also would imagine that they're saving Cloud from maybe the Luigi or something along those lines, right?
Well, so yeah,
there's Luigi and
Luigi
Steve left on the side of Davenport.
Cloud is good
right?
for both Steve and Luigi.
So,
so makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, Rob coming in now, they're just trying to get rid of, get the last 2 stocks off Mike Liu. Rob's trying to even up score and continue on.
Look, and just looking at the NES cam briefly here, we're down 2 stocks, and they're all laughing, having a great time. They are not worried about this game at all.
Not too much. Oh my gosh, that rage drive! The rage drive just raw there, killing.
It's invincible, man. You can just throw it out.
Yeah, this character was $6, but Pikachu is just
$7.
I'm sorry, $7, but Pikachu is just a very good character. Yeah, definitely tries to fast fall in there.
Yeah. The thing is anyone that's not Pikachu still would have died.
Maybe. I don't actually know. They got
they were so far out into the blast zone, I don't think they make it back.
Bowser makes that. He had jump. You know, if you have jump, it was gonna be fine. Maybe. You're just a Cloud player, you know.
I am a little bit tainted by the fact that Cloud recovery just is terrible.
Yeah.
I don't even with if you charge limit on your way down there and up B with Clam Hazard, I still don't think you make that.
Maybe.
Maybe barely, but we're going in.
Yeah, just about here. Taunts will come through, and we're going to get into game. So Rob, just going to be throwing these double nade setups, right? That's playing the Snake gameplay. It's going to be a lot of just platform camping and a lot of just on back ledge here, throwing T-Jolts, throwing grenades.
And he's up the stock too, so he's going to be just absolutely willing to take all the trades with grenade as well.
Yeah, these T-Jolts are going to be a little annoying, right? Exploding the grenades if if the T-Jolt does come through and Mike Lou is able to go in with the fair or with a back air or something, it's going to be a lot of damage on the Rob, right? We already see 73% and almost counting, actually, but missing about everything there. And, I mean, this is going to be the gameplay for a little bit. There's not too much to say.
This is Smash Ultimate, so it might be a minute before anything happens. But, you know, oh, unlucky.
Yeah, actually, Rob doing more damage than Mike Lou has.
To himself.
To both players, actually. Rob does have gold damage right now. Nice back air there.
I don't think many people are going to get that reference. That is an
matter.
Overwatch 1 reference.
It doesn't matter. That's been said. Back throw comes out from Mike Lou. Now offstage is Rob. Does manage to recover in time. The ledge jump does come through, but nothing else
Tries to
comes
read
with
the quick attack with the up tilt. I don't know if you got that. I didn't even think that was something you could do.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. I don't know when the hitbox ends, but I mean Pikachu does just kind of go for it a little bit, and you can definitely catch it. Now off stage is Rob yet again. Mike Lou actually does get hit by the grenade. No down air hit. Now Rob on ledge. Those up smashes not connecting.
Quick attack just so good at getting around all of the Snake's like ledge options.
Yeah, Rob.
What?
He fell out of down air and got the back air? What is that?
That's a Smash Ultimate interaction if I've ever seen it.
Yeah, up tilt doesn't kill there either. So Mike Lou now, even in stocks, right? But Oakland down now. Full 3 stocks again. 40% on Rob and counting. Thunder does come through from Mike Lou, makes it back to the other side of the stage. Nikita on ledge does manage to hit the regrab. Can another Nikita come through? No. Bit of a combo now. Mike Lou pushing the advantage. Forward air comes through. Thunder misses. But the spike kills Mike Lou on a rampage right now. Let's make it back to ledge. Rob just trying to get this stock off of Mike Lou in order to try to recuperate the stock disadvantage now that Oakland has. Oh. There's the first hit, but the up tilt will kill. Yep, so Rob and Mike Lou now both 1 stock remaining. Basically 0% across the board. The down tilt does not connect into anything else from Rob, but the back air trumps the...
He got the extension off of the projectile.
So now Rob going back to camping. Does get the down air. Big hits there. Stairmaster. Big grenade. 99% now for Mike Lou. I believe that up tilt is going to be starting to kill soon. Oh, that was an F tilt coming through from Rob, but it got beat out.
I don't think up tilt doesn't kill till about at least 120, I
thought. Maybe I'm thinking on platform. I don't know.
Actually.
Yeah, it tries to go for a jab reset there, but it doesn't work. No up tilt connect either from the side of Rob. Now both players just returning to ledges and throwing projectiles some more. Does manage to hit the dash attack is Mike Lou. Now the back air comes off stage. Now Mike Lou. The Nikita goes wide. No down smash either. The quick attack in the up air. The Thunder does connect. And that is going to be the 3 stock there from Mike Lou again.
No, wasn't a 3.
Takes 3 stocks?
Yeah, he takes.
I'm sorry. He lost a stock.
He lost a stock.
Right? So,
not what we want to see.
Yeah.
I don't know, but like even like they're still not like that worried.
Yeah,
we're still having a great time out there right now.
I think that they're laughing in disbelief from how much gimp, like just shenanigans.
That's
Mike
just
Lou has
Pikachu,
done.
though.
Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of crazy.
Pikachu, like Snake, has a really slow recovery as well, so it's like easy to kind of just run off and down air if he's not doing grenade shenanigans off stage.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna see what Anthony Isn't Cool can do coming in now.
I mean, he does have to take 7. Probably, I mean, he's taken that amount before, surely.
He's taken 12 before, right?
Perhaps.
I would imagine he's taken 12 multiple times in his career.
I wouldn't doubt it, but I don't have the first-hand experience to say yes or no. I briefly caught a thumbs up from Coach at one point, though. So I'm going to go with yes.
Yeah, I mean, I would imagine so. I'm imagining that we're going to get some replays in a second here, right? So, I mean, let's look at some of these. I mean, the Thunder misses there, but this I'm pretty sure it's the
That interaction.
I actually
was
have
just
no
whack.
idea how this happens, right? So the double jump comes through from Pikachu there, just falls out of Stairmaster, and the back air just connects, right?
And
So
but is he buffering back air there for the?
he's probably just mashing, to be honest with you.
It's such an odd scenario. Up tilt probably
Yeah,
obviously kills there, and then
yeah, the thunder hit there.
that I thought he was outside of that.
That's a crazy hitbox.
So I haven't actually looked at that hitbox in a while, so I kind of forgot how big it actually ends up being. But it looked at a glance there that he was going to be fine.
Yeah.
Or at least in some sort of like weak hit, but then no.
Yeah, so here's another look at the down air.
This was
So there's the fair, down air. Yeah, okay. So what happens with Snake down air is it starts under you and then moves forward, right, as the move progresses. So because of that, Pikachu just got barely nicked by the first hit, and it continues forward. Pikachu didn't continue forward.
Right, but then again, for him to just be
This guy was probably just mashing.
Or
I don't know why he was DIing out, but you know.
And tragic. But Tony's in. Cloud, we're on just Town City.
Yeah, Town.
We're gonna hope he can take 7, and ideally he wants to get this first stock without losing one.
Yeah, I think that Anthony Isn't Cool is going to come in here and do some serious damage.
I think we're going to see a lot of this uppy.
I would imagine so, right? Something that we talked about also is that Pikachu, not the best matchup for Cloud, right?
So, well, that's why I'm saying, like, I wasn't just saying that because he did it 3 times in the first 10 seconds, even though that did happen. Pikachu being as annoying as he can be to hit as Cloud, uppy just hits consistently because it scoops from below.
Right. Ice grab there.
Pikachu being the tiny little rat that he is.
Oh, that's a Blade Beam dead. Yep.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful.
Mike Liu having to play slow for the last 2 games. Anthony Isn't Cool just kind of lets it rip, and Mike Liu was not ready for that Blade Beam.
That is huge. So now, I do think they have a bigger roster than just the 4 that we've seen so far.
Okay.
So they might have some people that didn't play in the last match that might come in here.
I see.
Assuming if that is the case, then I guess we have no idea. If it's not, Steve, Luigi.
I definitely think that between the 2 people that we've seen, that you put the Steve in first. I think that I don't even know what the Steve's tag was. But
I do not remember off the top of my head.
But regardless, I mean, respectfully, didn't look as good as the Luigi.
True.
So maybe you want to have your
to be fair, the Luigi.
Anchor. So yeah, here's the back throw. Just charges limit there, and I mean, yeah. So
Town and City Blast Zone on the side too.
Yep.
Like no way.
Yeah. 11%. So not the GB4, but yeah. I mean, I guess we'll see who comes through next. Also, stage selection is happening.
I don't know. I guess it's Steve. If we're assuming Steve here.
Yeah.
If it's Luigi, I'd say go Town, just because surviving the uppy off the top of the stage is easier.
Sure.
Also, Cloud back air and
small
blast zone.
Is where we're going, by the
oh,
way.
is it?
Yeah.
In that case, then it probably is. A Steve?
I actually do think it would. It's a Steve. Yeah. So I mean, I guess regardless of what our reasons were behind it, they do end up putting in the Steve player here. So Anthony Isn't Cool does need to take the 6 stocks here.
We were saying that Steve, or Cloud is pretty good against Steve. Some of the reasoning for that is because his sword is so large.
You can hit through blocks.
You can hit through, but also so Cloud Fair can actually break the entire 3-block wall. In one hit. And it's if you space it properly, you're also not putting yourself at risk to get F smash through it. Obviously, Cloud back air is just good.
Yeah. Just raw grabs off that up tilt there. Nice catch. No jump now on the Steve. Does make it back, however, to stage.
Oh, he's
This
got
is going to be a
regrab.
regrab.
Oh, it misses the tech on his
Yes.
own block too.
I think the dirt broke before he actually was able to tech because there was no redirect either. It was kind of wild.
And-
Big
oh
fair
my-
up air comes through
he's cooking.
with limit. 70% already on the Steve actually after that first stock. And I think that a cross slash on ledge that might be close
on
to
ledge
killing.
could. I don't think so quite yet.
There's a blade beam
Off to the
though.
blade beam.
Yep. So just tries to get some extra damage in.
By the
Osriel
time
does
the
make
limit
the
comes
play.
back up again, a cross slash will definitely be
Yeah, for
killing
sure.
range.
So Osriel makes it back on the stage, goes to the mid stage. However, the cross slash does come through. More damage,
Oh my God.
132 after that fair now. Off stage yet again, down air does not spike, but the F tilt will
F-tilt.
connect. So 46% for Anthony, and Osriel on the last stock now. Limit does come up.
Gosh.
Cross slash, extra damage.
Tony's just not letting him breathe.
Yeah, I mean, this Steve is not able to mine, not able to camp really at all. Big back air there, 57%. Grab, back throw, on ledge, with a finishing touch, and it kills!
that was clip farming.
I didn't know that finishing touch reached platform.
As a cloud player, neither did I.
Wait, that's crazy. Wait, what? Wait, what? That's a thing?
I don't know if that's a thing for potentially maybe he was laying down, like he was holding down to lay down. I don't know if that hurt box changes on the platform. The hit sits maybe slightly below, or if that's just a thing that works. I had no idea. I barely use that move ever.
Anthony
but
loves that move.
He does love that move.
He does finishing touch.
He
so
is a
much.
clip farmer, and that move is probably one of the famous ones for that.
Yeah, let's see some of these stocks from Anthony, right? The back air, and then this is going to be the regrab. So there's a spike, and yeah, it just misses that block actually to the right.
I think he DI'd out.
Yeah, maybe. Here comes the. This is the F tilt, right?
F-tilt.
Yeah, F tilt, and
then
let's see what this. Let's see how this finishing touch.
Does he
looks,
just
right?
let it rip raw too, or was there a
Yeah, he back
back
throws,
throws
missed
to
tech.
platform?
Actually, I think he wave dashes over, and then down Bs. I don't know if that was. I couldn't tell. It looks like he definitely wasn't just sprinting, but it wasn't dashing.
And just like that, it's 3-3.
Yeah, I mean 3-3, right? Davenport has this Luigi and has more
Potentially
in the back.
other
you said.
players.
I mean, I guess we'll see if they put in anyone else. I would imagine that you put in your best four for this game, right? Versus second seed Oakland University. So
ideally, you would hope so. I mean, this is to make it to Florida.
Yeah,
for NACE finals for top 8.
And I mean, you're on game point, right? So who is going to be able to dethrone Anthony as a goal here? It's taken 4 stocks, still less than Mike Liu had, mind you, this game. But
for now.
Yeah, actually, can Anthony take?
I don't remember how many, because they didn't start with.
I think that.
No, they did. Did they start with Mike?
No, they didn't. It was second carry. He was second player.
So
I think that Mike took
Avian, all 3 of Avian, because Avian 3 stocked the first game.
I think he took 9 stocks. So I don't think it's possible for Anthony to.
Yeah, but it's like clutch factor is like +2, right? So it's like
I guess so, right? So we do see Aaron 821 come in. Sorry, B21. I can't read it either.
that would have tripped me up.
But regardless, so small battlefield yet again. Cross slash does come through 49% now.
And, God.
Tony's
just so
in 15
good.
seconds, by the way.
Yeah, I didn't. What was the time on the clock after that finishing touch on the last game? That was a fast game.
Down throw does come through, but no 0 to death can happen at this percent. Limit does come through from Anthony. That's a finishing touch.
That's
and
BM
that's
is
dead.
what that is.
Yeah,
he could have just up smash there. He could have.
Aaron just not able to hit the up B there, and it's just a free punish from.
Yeah,
Anthony,
but the option he chose there, many things would have killed. The finishing touch is just a.
I actually don't know. I mean, Aaron was only at like 70.
I think a charged up smash would have got there. I think.
Maybe a charged F smash, but I don't know. Anyway, regardless, we're continuing on, right? Already actually at 89% on the second stock is Aaron. So, and Anthony almost has this limit coming up. Tries to go for the down air. No connection, however. So Aaron, ooh, that's a big up tilt.
Is he gonna go off stage? Oh, he's gonna just go for it.
Just a cross
He's dead.
slash right there. Yep. Doesn't make it back.
He doesn't
though.
make it back. Could that be a deciding factor if this goes horribly wrong later?
It definitely can. I mean,
Could be.
Luigi, right? You're looking at 0 to deaths.
Yeah.
A
little scary.
I don't think that. Oh, we're gonna find out.
Oh.
Just misses the nair. Really good DI there from Anthony. Nice rollout also. The forward air does come through into the dash tech. Now Aaron off stage, a little bit scared, does have to come back and does. So now back center stage, and it's a blade beam.
Let's the limit blade beam rip. And I'm waiting for it. We haven't seen it yet. I think Tony's gonna get this game with a double up smash. Hard read right now.
We're gonna find out, I guess. I'm calling an F tilt on ledge. I think that.
Nope, it's gonna be fair off stage in the spike. He's gonna get it.
That one wasn't in the cards. I think I didn't pull that one this morning.
You know, when I saw the fair, I'm like, oh, he's most likely dead here. I didn't think he actually got the spike hitbox though.
Yeah, that one. That one I could not predict.
No, that one I didn't see that one coming.
But regardless, right? So Oakland University, moving on.
That was the fastest turnaround of a comeback I think I've ever witnessed.
I mean,
we were down 2 stocks, 8 to 6.
Yeah.
And then we weren't. And then Tony won.
I mean, right? Anthony is one of the best players in Michigan for a reason, right? So
true.
I mean, good on
was
him.
Top one.
Yeah, was top one at some point.
I don't know if it is currently.
No, JJ I think is still top one for
Really?
the season. Yeah. Regardless, though,
Kirby?
so Oakland University moving on in top 8 of NACE, going to Florida.
That is their ticket punch.
Yep. So that is, I guess. Not I guess. They're going to both Florida and the CCC land, right?
Yeah. So they go. I believe it's. I forget which one's
It's
first.
1 week after the other.
But
right?
they are
It's
consecutive weekends.
I'm
They're
pretty
going
sure
Florida and Texas.
NACE is 2 weekends from now.
And then Texas
then-
is the week after.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah. And so I guess I think that we're gonna look to maybe do a player interview.
Ideally.
But other than that, I guess we'll take a quick break and then come back with that.
Yeah. Alrighty, welcome back to the stream. We do have the absolute legend, the clutch master, Tony.
How's it going?
It's going. How are you doing after that?
I'm good. I'm good.
So Cloud.
Yeah.
Pretty good character, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I ran into some good matchups there at the end. Steve and Luigi. Those are probably two of my better matchups.
We were talking about that the Pikachu in the beginning kind of tough.
Yeah, that's one of Cloud's harder matchups.
Yeah, and then Steve being an incredible character in the game, Cloud is good into Steve relatively.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Same goes for Luigi.
Luigi, I think Cloud destroys Luigi. I think that matchup's really hard for him.
I think you're right. In my own Cloud playing experience,
yeah.
I disagree because I'm bad at the game, but that's that's outside of the character.
Right,
That's a me problem.
Yeah.
I'm taking notes whenever I'm watching you though. So yeah, talk to me about some of that. Like you seemed like you were just untouchable.
Yeah. I mean Pikachu's hard, but I took the stock early. I mean he just kept trying to back air me and get me off stage. Like that's all Pikachu tries to do in the matchup.
True.
He just back airs and then it leads into 4 more. Then he's off stage and it's a 50-50. But
and then now you're Cloud off stage.
Yeah. So I mean if I get past that, it gets a lot easier because I don't think Steve Edgeguard's Cloud really bad, but you have to be really good at Steve, one of the top players to Edgeguard Cloud really well as Steve, with the blocks and stuff. So it's really hard to Edgeguard Cloud as Steve if you don't know the intricate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Luigi, I mean that match, I love that matchup. I really like it. So
you gotta help me out with that one. We'll talk.
A lot of cross slash, a lot of up B. A lot of mashing on Luigi, and he can't deal with it.
Yeah. There's a couple key moments that I want to talk about. First one, we don't have this clip for, I don't think, unless we can. But the fair spike at the very end. So me and Jax on the cast made a couple live predictions. He said it's gonna be last stock is taken by an F tilt on ledge. I said it's gonna be your classic double up smash.
Right.
So, and then you hit the fair. I was like, okay, that makes sense. But then the spike?
Yeah.
That seemed way too early for the spike hitbox, from in my experience. But
I mean,
there.
That is pretty tight. I was going for the spike.
Were you going? Was that on purpose?
It was, but I would not have been surprised if I missed the spike hitbox.
Okay.
That was because the missile is coming, so I have to
Right.
space it really well, right outside of the green missile.
And then, had that not been the spike, do you think that still kills? Do you think they just get killed off the side if the spike
Yeah, no,
I think
it
so
should
as well.
kill. I mean, even if it doesn't kill, it's Luigi off stage and he has to
Yeah.
charge side B for 3 seconds. I mean,
You got
Luigi,
options.
he can't really do much in
And
that
then,
spot.
and then the last one that really confused both me and Jax on the cast is against the Steve. You end the game with this finishing touch.
Yeah.
Both of us had the exact same thought process here, and that's I didn't know that hits through platform.
No, it does. It's like a setup kind of. I'll do up tilt, and then they'll land on the platform, and up air finishing touch is true, or just like they land on the platform and I'll just finishing touch them for it.
But like the hitbox 4 finishing touch does extend above
Yeah,
the platform.
I don't
even
think-
if they're standing up. Like if they were standing there normally, that
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't think it hits PS2. It might hit PS2.
oh, it's stage dependent.
Yeah, because the platforms on PS2 are higher than on small. So I really like
I didn't know
small
that.
because like my diner pokes through small battlefield platforms like really well.
Okay.
So if they're like under the platform, I could poke them with it. And they're not expecting that, and like obviously finishing touch hits like really well on
Okay.
like a small platform.
Interesting.
I know like for Smashville for sure the finishing touch doesn't hit under
I actually thought all of like the
platforms were the same height.
in this game, because I know in Melee they're not.
Yeah, I mean
and
I
they
can
vary,
see
but
why.
I thought
think
in this game
that.
they were.
I mean, like
they were
for
the
for
same.
small and like PS2, they look like they're the same height.
Because I'm thinking like Battlefield, small Battlefield, and PS2. Obviously, the top platform on Battlefield exists, but like for the side ones,
yeah, I think that
they were all the same. But no,
Yeah.
apparently not. I'm wrong. Shows you how much
I mean
I suck at this game and how much he doesn't.
yeah.
So that's, I guess, unless you want to comment briefly on Poison Jane's performance in the first match.
Oh yeah, he did great. I mean,
while we're here,
Luigi's like kind of hard for Kazuya.
didn't look like it.
I mean, he's good at the game, you know.
PJ is also
when
good
you're
at the
good at
game.
the game, you make your bad matchups look like good ones. But I mean, like if you didn't notice, if you noticed, he got 0 to death. But like since it's Kazuya on town, he got 0 to death to start the game. But like obviously he was like one hit away from dying, so he
Yeah.
held on to that stock and just kept it.
There was a couple moments that I think PJ had some insane ability to survive.
Yeah,
like that Rob.
Yeah, he
down
had really
throw.
good survivability. I mean, his like mashing was safe. Like he wasn't really making a lot of bad options. Like I mean, that was just a good stock by
Yeah.
Mike Liu, but
Great. Oh, we were talking about it. The in the blast zone like diagram that pops up on that spike where.
oh yeah,
Mike
he was
Liu
really
lived,
close to.
His dot actually touches the white line.
Yeah,
It-
it was
of
really
the
close to taking the stock.
It was.
He
it
played
was.
he played that
I
well.
think it was a pixel.
And I mean, he ran into some hard matchups. Like Rob, isn't the easiest for Kazuya. Luigi's losing for Kazuya. Pikachu's probably losing. I don't know.
I've
So
played a lot of losing matchups.
yeah,
apparently.
yeah. I mean, Kazuya wins every matchup,
True.
realistically. But he played his bad matchups good. I mean, he's good at his losing matchups.
All right. Moving on a little bit from the actual game, let's talk about the rest of the postseason. coming in
Yeah.
here for NACE. You guys do qualify and for that top 8 land in Florida, but that's not the only land you're going to because a week later after that one, you guys are going to Texas.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
the ECC.
That's a
So
lot of
that's-
fun.
2 lands, national championships that you've qualified for. Are you guys? Are we thinking we're winning this whole thing?
I
Both times?
mean, we're gonna try. Like it's in the works right now. The way we
if you had to give me confidence level, 1 to 10,
maybe like a 7. You
like,
know,
that we can just
it's possible,
outright.
but nothing's guaranteed. You know,
sure.
E-
I
even
respect
even
that.
if we were the first seed and we played 9 schools that we beat the whole season, there's still a chance that we lose. So
Well,
nothing's guaranteed, but I am confident we could do it.
there are teams you probably know more about than I do. Ones that Coach highlighted earlier were both
Like
Winthrop,
Winthrop.
and Stony Brook are both teams that we have lost.
Yeah,
to
those
in
are
the
some
past.
killers.
Obviously, I have full faith that you guys are good enough to beat them. If play 10 games, you might win 5 or 6. You might lose 4 or
Yeah.
5.
I mean, Winthrop for sure. They definitely would beat us more often than not, but I am confident we can beat them.
Who's on Winthrop?
They have
Is that-
Lima,
that's
who's like
Lima's team?
he's like
Okay.
top 30, like Peebnut, who's like top like
Right.
50, 60. And then they got some like really good PR players from like their region as well, like
Okay.
like a Mario player.
And
I forgot his
then-
tag, but he's really good.
Stony Brook has.
They have a Quid, who's like he doesn't really play competitively like tournaments, but he won a major before.
Okay.
And then they have
That's
a
big.
Peach player, Cody, and a Steve player, who's like really good too.
Okay. So some tough teams.
Yeah, I mean,
Nothing we can't handle, but some tough
yeah, I mean, they're definitely really good teams, but we could still win.
teams. Mhm.
I'm excited to see how it plays out too, because like we've always played these teams online, and not
I
saying
guess
that
it is-
not
it is
saying
LAN.
not saying that they're not good offline, but I think I mean none of our players really play online unless it's practicing
It's-
for collegiate
it-
stuff.
Yeah, and it's a different game.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not completely different, but
Well,
there is a lot
of
of intricacies that are different, So it'll be fun to like see how things play out offline, like especially for Florida. I'm excited for that.
Mhm.
Excited to play. I think like Winthrop's there, right? And
Winthrop will be there.
Sto-
Stony Brook. I believe
yeah.
both of them are NACE top 8.
Yeah, so
I don't
mean,
know too much about the
yeah, they're on the other
CDCC.
side of bracket. So if we play either of them, it'll be in like
Semis or
we'd
finals.
we'd have to either be in finals or losers to play any of them. So
Well, I'm sure you're all looking forward to that.
yeah,
I have complete faith. It seems you guys seem pretty comfortable.
we're
confident
confident,
going into
but right now we would not be able to beat them. So we're gonna have to put in the work for the next few weeks to like prepare for the matchups and stuff. If we have a shot, but we don't have a shot unless we start grinding right now.
I'll let you guys get to that then.
Yeah, I mean a lot of playing Smash over the next few weeks.
This has been the winter 2025 NACE season. This is the last stream of the semester for NACE for our competition.
Yeah, that's
in
crazy.
about a month's time. Check back in over here, and we'll be streaming the Michigan State Finals for high school, May 10th. High school esports state finals, which we are hosting here at Oakland. But other than that, wish everyone luck. At least the Smash team luck. The rest of us got knocked out.
Wish us
Sorry.
luck.
And outside of that high school event, we'll see you guys next fall.
Yeah.
And hopefully bigger and better.
Yeah, I've been here for 2 years now. It's crazy.
Hasn't been that long already?
I'm halfway done with college. Like
Try 6.
maybe I'll be here for 6. That's how much.
That's where I'm on right now.
Yeah, that's how much fun I play in esports.
It is a good time. But that'll be it for tonight. That'll be it for the semester. Tune in on May 10th for that high school event. And until then, we'll see you next fall. See you later.